Bulldog Country. This week we're talking to senior quarterback Drew Bauer on the team's upcoming game against Winona State.
For UMD, take another look at it. Sarah Kelly put it home, a freshman.
205. He's a big young boy. Here's a chance in front. They score! Corrin flipped it in there. Iafallo went to the net. They combined to give Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Drew Bauer, quarterback of the football team, one of 4 captains here. I'm a business major in organizational management with a minor in marketing.
So as one of 4 team captains this year, and with this being your final go-around as a Bulldog, what are your hopes and expectations for the teams this season?
Being one of the 4 captains really means a lot to me, as established for my teammates, to get their recognition of just doing the right things on and off the field, and then both having the recognition from the coaches as well. Just shows that they have a lot of respect for me. Final go-around, I think our hopes are national champions. As they have a loss in week 1, we can't let a single game define a whole season, so we just got to take that to heart from the first game as a wake-up call and move on.
So last weekend the team suffered a heartbreaking loss against Southwest Minnesota State. So what kind of impact did that have on you and the team, and how have you guys prepared for this week?
Yeah, last week was a tough loss against Southwest. Looking back on the film, I don't think that it wasn't that we didn't play hard. Got to give credit to Southwest. They're a great team and they played well and they outplayed us. They won. So we learned from it, watch film, learn from it, put it in the ground, and we just got to come out this week and respond. I think home opener and military appreciation is really going to help us. Our energy in our players and in the stadium as well, to help us do the things that we got to do this week to have that win. I think it comes down to 4 or 5 plays that need to go our way, such as turnovers or big plays on special teams.
So coming up this Saturday, the Bulldogs will be going head-to-head against Winona State. How do you feel about the game against the Warriors, and how do you as a leader keep the team and yourself motivated for your first home game?
Winona State's going to be a good team. They're coming off a shutout, so they're going to have a lot of confidence rolling. We got to come out and not match but exceed their energy and enthusiasm out here. To get the guys psyched up, I think they're all going to be psyched up. They're hungry. We have yet to get a win, so I think that should take care of itself. But being on focus is the thing that one of me and the other 3 captains have to really hone in on. What we got to do, make sure we're watching film, doing the right things, making sure we're fully prepared come Saturday night.
So last season you suffered an injury in late October, forcing you to miss the final 3 games of the year. How did your role as team captain change in terms of continuing to support the team from the sideline?
The concussion last year is definitely a big part of just my life in general. Stayed home for 3 weeks. I wasn't able to be on the sideline except for our last senior game at home against Minot. Very limited role. I couldn't yell or want to do all the things I wanted to do. I wanted to help coach up, but my body wasn't fully recovered yet, so it didn't allow me to do that. It was tough. I had to watch the mineral water bowl game from home, which was tough. Had to watch the Bemidji game from home, which was tough as well. Just being away from the team, which sucked. But it made me appreciate being here that much more and taking advantage of those opportunities, even if it's lifting in the off season or running or whatever it may be. I just really took advantage of all those opportunities this off season because I knew I wasn't given many more coming into my senior season.
So offensive linemen are always a quarterback's best friend, and you return all 5 of your frontline starters from a year ago. That has to be a real boost for you.
Definitely. Having O-linemen as a quarterback's best friend is very true. Even in high school, I was really close with all my O-linemen and still maintain a friendship with them. And I lived with 2 offensive linemen through most of my college career. So they definitely are my friends, and I treat them well, whether it be with my mom making them Rice Krispie bars after games. But them having my back is the main thing. It's a trust thing, chemistry thing. So I played next to them, most of those guys, for 2, 3, some of them 4 years now. So just having that trust and knowing that they know their responsibilities that they're going to have my back makes me that much more comfortable and relaxed on the game field, and then making checks at the line or putting our team in the right place to be successful. 3 seasons, this coming 4th season here at UMD has really shaped me into the person I am today. I found out my true passion's football. I love to be a leader and be a part of something that's bigger than me. I think that's something that's going to affect my future plans after UMD, whether it's becoming a manager or being part of a big business somehow. I like taking a part in something much bigger than me and seeing how that can make an impact around the community. My favorite memory as a Bulldog has to be 2014, our first round in playoffs. We were undefeated, and Northwest Missouri, defending national champs, came into UMD with their head high, and we took them down late in the 4th quarter. Great defensive stops and a couple 2-minute drives that the offense had at the end of the game to win the game. Felt like just winning the first round of playoffs almost felt like we won a national championship, but then we went down to Arkansas, played Ochita Baptist, and won the game in overtime there with a trick play where Zach Zweifel threw it back to me in the end zone, which was a very cool memory and a really fun trip and flight and everything associated with that. So those are memories that I'll have with me as a Bulldog for the rest of my life. My post-UMD plans, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. I know I want to go into the business world some way, shape, or form, being a business major. After this football season, I'm going to be going home to the cities, and a lot of my friends have graduated college and gotten jobs already. I'll ask for opportunities to job shadow them to see what a day in the life is like for them, to kind of see where I want to go, whether that be sales, marketing, advertising, some